Hello everybody, welcome to the 37th top-down zombie game tutorial series, and in this video we're simply going to be fixing a few stuff with the collision and the collider. We're simply going to be cleaning it up a bit, and that's about it. So pretty much, yeah. So please don't subscribe, like, and enjoy. So this is what we had previously. We had the collision detection and all the stuff, so pretty much, yeah. Now if we're going to the the gap bounds, we have these things where we have this dot width dot, yeah, we want to remove the divide by 2 because we might get different game objects with different sizes, so we want to remove this. And instead we want to use a function instead of directly calling width, and say get width, and we want to say get height. Same for that. Get height instead of width. We're just gonna change all of this. And now we're just simply going to go to our game objects and then override that. So inside the green zombie, first candidate we're going to do is the green zombie. So pretty much before we do this, if we run now, we're going to see our collision bounds are bigger now. They're still big. So what I want to do is we're going to enter here and we're going to override those methods. So get width, we're going to override this. And same with get height. I want to override this, change stuff, and instead of returning get width, we simply want to return width divided by 2 and return height divided by 2. We're going to do the same thing for the player. We're going to override those two things, get width times divided by 2, add the override. You actually don't really have to, but it's just good programming practice. So I'm just gonna add get height, generate, want to add the override, and divide by 2. And if we run now, yeah, you can see it's kind of fine. So the other thing is kind of not fitted properly, so I'm just gonna go with the 1.8 instead, divide by 1.8f. We're gonna do the same thing for the green zombie. And pretty much, okay, it's a bit better-ish. And yeah, and we also, yeah, we just want to remove this now. And what else? And inside the player, we also want to remove this. And one more thing is we also don't want we want to be able to control pretty much the bounds, if we want them to display or to not display. So I can simply go to, where is it? Go to the component class. Okay, is active, pretty much. Okay, we already have this. I can simply go to the, no, instead of is active, let me go should render. We're gonna create a new boolean variable, public boolean should render. And we're going to default this to true. So inside the render component, we're simply going to add another check. So if this is not active, we render, and also if we also want to say and we just want to put an or if it's if should render, or if it's not supposed to be rendered, pretty much. If it's not supposed to be rendered, yeah. So now, pretty much now we can simply go to our component and to our collider, and we can simply pretty much say if we should render it or not. So I can simply say should render is equal to false. So we can toggle if we should render the component or the collider, or we shouldn't. Pretty much that's what we added. And the other thing that let's just go ahead and do this. Why is it still rendering? Let me go back to the collider. Should render is equal to false. Yeah, it is false. And let's go back to the component. Should render is equal to true. Or let me change this to and. Could be something to do with the conditions there. Okay, so apparently okay, I don't know why I'm getting this wrong. So if should render, we also want to return. I'll just add pretty much, and let's run this. Okay, it's still rendering. Huh. Okay, so I figured out the problem. The problem is inside the game object. So instead of saying update render component, as we said, update component was simply calling render directly. So let's go change that. And pretty much now it should be hidden. There we go. We don't have this anymore. Now to test and make sure the component is still working, we're going to go inside the player, and on collision, we're simply going to add, we're going to simply want to display collided. Did I even spell? Okay, I didn't spell it properly. Collided with I'll simply go ahead with game object.name. And now to make sure it's working, let's go ahead and test this. Okay, so currently our zombie doesn't have a name. Let's go back to let's give him a name. Inside the init method, we want to give him, want to say name is equal to green zombie, and we can go ahead and run. So there we go. The collision detection is still working. So pretty much, yeah. Also the other thing we want to remove that we also want to, okay, so now we know that the collision detection is working. We can simply go ahead and remove this. And what else? We also want to remove inside the entity. Remember, whenever we get hit or damaged, we display the health. We want to remove that, and pretty much that's it, guys. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned to my to more videos. So guys, yeah, peace.